All right, so welcome to the first video of this channel. My name is Sagdays, and today I have with me my good friend Please Let Me Rocks.
Hello.
Hello. So we've been playing Splinterlands for about a month. We haven't been playing as much as speculating and investing, but currently we have pretty good silver decks, and we've been playing our way up there and noticed that some of the heroes are pretty overpowered. And today's quest is to try to counter Yodin. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna challenge Please Let Me Rocks into a game, and he has promised me to play Yodin, and my task is to try and beat him, and together hopefully we can find a good counter against him, because a lot of the time it's like you know for sure that your opponent is gonna play Yodin, so all you need is a good strategy and of course the right cards to beat him.
Yeah, but it can be real hard, even though you know that you're playing against Yodin.
Yeah,
It feels like you lose most of the time.
definitely. So let's see how we do here, and then just find a way to beat him. So I'll start by inviting you here. Please let me rocks, and let's play Silver League. All cards, send.
View, okay. Accept. Let's see if you get a fire. If we can play the fire deck.
Exactly. So now we will. But if there's no fire deck to play, we will just surrender and try again.
Yeah, and also if the game mode doesn't give you then.
Exactly. So and I can't play Yodin, of course, because then Yodin versus Yodin is not really a counter. It's just Yodin versus Yodin. So we have to play something else. All right. So let's play the life deck. So we have Stampede, which is not relevant at the silver level because there's only one card, which is the Death Raptor, who has Trample. And we have odd cards. Okay, let's play Lorna Shine. Feels like a good idea to have the Divine Shield against the splash. Alright, so what do we think here? So I guess a big issue is that not very monsters have return fire at the silver level, which makes Yodin pretty overpowered. So my thinking is that flying is good to make him miss, and also try to snipe his archers down before the tank, because if you go for the tank, he's gonna be able to nuke you down pretty fast. Now we only have 12 mana to spend, and speed is of course important as well, to be able to act first. And if you have higher speed, he's got a higher chance of missing you as well. Some shield might be a good idea. Let's see if we can do that and still have some damage. Shield, and we want to snipe. We want to snipe him. We want to get some speed, and we want to get this guy. So versus Yodin, he's gonna try to hit us in the middle. So a tank isn't all that important, in my opinion. At least it shouldn't be a priority. Let's see if we, our conclusion is something else later. But okay, let's try this. My gut feeling is that I'm gonna get stomped.
I think your gut feeling is wrong this time. I kind of struggled with the odd monsters out.
Yeah, so 15 mana is probably not ideal for Yodin. He needs a bit more to be extremely powerful. So what do we think here before we start the game? Like, I'm gonna get the shield. I will attack your fire beetle, but you got the shield. So I won't get him in the first
You're
round.
gonna get me in the second round.
Yeah, and you've got the opportunity, so you will attack with my monster with the lowest health, which in this case is my tank anyway. So
But you get 2 shield, right? So your tank is not. Yeah, but your tank will not die the first round.
Probably not. So let's see.
And
what
you will
happens there.
repair the shield, so you probably win. Yeah.
Okay, I've pressed play now, and let's do it on. Let's add some speed so we see. Okay, you go for a tank. You get splash in.
Yeah, and you also have the shield, so it's goodbye.
Yeah, I think I'm doing quite well here. Let's speed it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this was, I mean, you don't see a lot of players choosing Yodin with 15 mana, so I think this wasn't really representative of the typical Yodin that you face in the Silver League, but let's try it again and see what happens. I think the strategy though is correct from my side, like trying to snipe your archers down before the melee.
Yeah. I think that I probably could have done something else there, but yeah, with the odd monsters out, and I don't have the complete fire deck, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It was really hard to do something.
All right, let's go again. And I mean, you who are watching this, just feel free to skip ahead between the games if you don't feel like listening to the banter in between. All right. Yeah. All right, so let's make another challenge. Silver. Send. Let's just see that we're recording. Yep.
No fire.
No fire. Okay, just
Quick loss. Go again.
Maybe I'll just copy this then. Oh, went up. Wait. I picked the diamond. We should go silver.
So if any devs from Splinterlands will be watching this, you can make a game mode so you can choose, like it will be standard. Okay,
yeah,
I got two challenges on my screen now. I'll take the. Is that the right one?
Yep, that's the correct one.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice for practice to be able to choose the rules. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a good one. This is more realistic. Here you could actually face Yodin. All right, so let's go with life again. I don't know. We'll try Earth as well later, but let's go life this time. And I think it's a bit too little mana to go with chances, so we'll go with Lorna. And since it's poison, we will fend off at least one round of damage. Now I think one viable strategy with life against Yodin would be to have the shield bearer in some kind of off position so that his splashes doesn't hurt your more vital units. But I'd say let's try to damage his backline again. I think that's the working thesis for now at least. And then in the front, I don't know if we should spend that much on damage. We should just like put stuff in the front that's cheap, and maybe they can eat a lot of damage instead, and possibly something that he can miss too. So let's try this. We need to have some damage, of course. Sandworm is probably a good idea. Urius, and then we have 5 mana left. Let's try this. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite happy about this one. Let's go. So now we have 1 snipe and 2 sneak. So we go pretty heavy on his back. Let's switch over to his screen and see what it does. Okay, so he's building with Magnor. Creeping Ooze, Fire Beetle, Mantoid, and this is a very typical fire deck, Yodin deck. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, are you happy with your build?
I don't know. It's like I'm the Yodin noob. I recently bought him. I didn't play him very much, but yeah, for this setup I normally choose Llama all the time, since of the clans. But
yeah. But I think this is, I mean, if we just take the poison aside, I mean, the Magnor is like, he is ruining my strategy of going for your backline since you've got taunt. So you kind of have to, I have to kill Magnor before anything else.
Yeah.
And I mean, most games versus Yodin, where there's a lot of mana, I guess you will be up against Magnor. Anyway, so let's see how we do here. But I mean, I'm not gonna kill him in the first round, and you have some damage up there, of course. I mean, you'll do 6 damage each time. Let's see if it's enough.
Also, the shield doesn't work with poison, right?
No,
the divine shield.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
My Mantoid will hit. Yeah, Magnor will hit first.
Yeah, so I'm doing this at triple speed now. Oh, that's a miss. That's perfect for me, but I missed you as well. Miss. Oh, that's the speed disadvantage that I have.
Yeah. Chicken did much.
Okay, I'm in trouble here.
It's this with
Miss.
Yeah, that's with the sand. That's with the sandworm. It's so sad when he gets slowed and you are up against monsters. That speed, it feels like he's always missing.
Yeah. So okay, then we maybe learn something there that we need to have speed in mind, and we can't really count on going for his backline either because of Magnor. So we have to. So I guess speed and heavy damage in the first position is the way to go. Let's try that strategy. Let's send another invite.
You need to send me a new one. Something happened.
All right. Silver, all cards, send.
Go again.
One more time. Silver, all cards, and... So I guess the most overpowered heroes at the silver level is Llama and Yodin. Because it feels like in certain matchups, like this one, for example, I think
Llama here is crazy.
Yeah, Llama with Flesh Golem here.
Just try for fun. I'll just create a team with the Llama and see.
Okay. Let's do that. So what do we do against low mana?
Although 7 is kind of
I think, yeah, let's do this. Because the Lobsterdamus is just a beast. And if we have, but we have to have enough damage though to get him. Let's see what we can afford. This one, this one. I guess this is the most damage we can get out. And of course we can use the chicken for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, let's put him in the front. Okay.
I don't know. I just chose a random card here almost.
Okay.
Let's see what happens with. I guess I could have put my chicken out before this card, but yeah, whatever. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the return fire. That won't do much.
No. I mean, ideally, you would like to have someone with healing in front, since you.
Yeah, but I.
But I think. Oh right, yeah. So I'm wrecked.
Yeah. Because I have the cleanse is like, yeah, it's overpowered in poison. I mean, if I had played my chicken, which I didn't, but it would have absorbed some damage.
Yep.
Still won though, because of Llama. So I'm really glad you invited me to do this, so I could spend all my DEC on the fire deck. What else to do with money? Yeah.
What else to do? Maybe just accept and we can play another game.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Feels like the network might be. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Now we have the
Turning
blast.
in town.
Now we have the explosive weaponry, so we have a better chance. I mean, I don't think.
Oh, come on, this is not a matchup for Yodin.
No, this is okay. Let's surrender this one because you wouldn't face Yodin here anyway.
No. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, let's see what I can do, but then I saw it was on melee only, so I don't. Can I get like no melee and weak magic? Oh,
well, weak magic, you got.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a decent Yodin. Yodin rules. Alright, so what do we want to do here? He's probably not going to play the Magnor in front, since he will spend 7 mana on Yodin, so he's probably going to choose a cheaper tank, which means that he won't have taunt, which opens it up for us. So let's try the strategy where we go for his backline. I think might be more viable this time. I think Bright and Blue might not be a bad idea, just to make him miss more. I don't know. I mean, with more mana, I would go for the Deep Swimmer. But now, a lot of his mana will be spent on the tank anyway. So I think Lorna Shine is a good pick. So let's go for the snipe and the shield, the chicken, of course. He is probably gonna lower our speed, so I'm a bit reluctant to go with Sandworm because it's so expensive. But we should use... Where is he? I guess if you have a level Feral Spirit, it's a good option here. And Cave Slug for that matter as well. I don't have him level though. Yeah, so it's common and rare. So we have these two guys. Let's see what we can find here. Let's just grab a tank. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. So my reasoning this time was that you probably won't have Magnor since there wasn't enough mana. And this time I went for Snipe to try and take your backline down.
If your Mantuid will attack before, yeah, okay, but yeah, but I get 1 health, so my shaman is fine
Yeah.
in the beginning. But I thought like was about to play the Living Lava, but with 7 costs, I'm not getting much damage out behind.
Yeah, I think Cerberus is better.
But maybe like Living Lava with weak magic, perhaps. But I figured, I don't know. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's play it and see what happens.
I feel like my deck here can be pretty standard with.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is very like what you can expect from Yodin here. Okay, so we're chopping away, but it's not enough. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, now it's. That's what's so sick with the slow from the shaman and the general speed of the fire deck.
Yeah.
It's just beforehand it looks like I might have a chance, but then
it's not even close.
Yeah.
Let's do another one. Okay, so trying to snipe your backline doesn't seem like, at least with like 20 mana and below, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's better to just go for the.
You need to cancel this again. Sorry. No. Okay. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but.
Okay, this is interesting.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, so now we have mana cap 30, and there's only common and rare monsters, so he won't be able to taunt, but you know. And there's also reverse speed, which is probably. I don't know if it's good for us or not, but he shouldn't play the. He can't play the goblin to decrease our life at least. Alright, so we can pick from anything here. I don't know, like maybe we should we can go for let's try some I mean, Mimosa is of course good because of the minus ranged attack. And he might play the Cerberus again, and then removing his healing is a good idea. I mean, Lure Deep Swimmer is definitely good as well, because of the return fire. So let's go for Lure Deep Swimmer and see what happens. Okay, so we will have shield. I think the sea monster might actually survive 1 round. And he's hitting so hard as well, so if he survives, we're probably good. If he survives the first round. I think we should go full damage on the tank. Let's just see. Captain's Ghost might be a good pick. to if he plays Cerberus. And now we need to do some more. Maybe we should just go for the extra healing on the tank. We're not sacrificing that much damage, and it's pretty much our only option. That does damage to the tank. Okay, let's see what happens here. I mean, there's definitely an option to just go for the ice cube, and we don't have to.
Yeah, now you have the leader deep swimmer.
Yeah. But the question is if I can. I mean, this time I just went heavy on tank damage. Let's see if it's enough, because the backline damage will be there anyway because of the return fire, and we've got plenty of shield as well.
Yeah, the Wavesmith is a good card.
I mean, I have blind on you too. I guess that I don't actually know exactly what the blind does, but my guess is that it makes him miss more.
Yeah, the return fire is. But yeah, can talk about a bit about that. But Lear Deep Swimmer, he's called the hero.
Yeah.
He's certainly like the counter to Yodin, for sure.
Yeah.
Because with like all the blast damage and the you see, it's like heavy counter.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy to say that if you're if you own, but that's the thing. Not many like people who struggle like in Silver League and even perhaps in Bronze League that they're up against Yodin. Most of them don't have the Deep Swimmer card. No,
probably not. But if you have Deep Swimmer,
you have it, play it.
Yeah, Deep Swimmer or Mimosa, I guess, are the best ones, the best heroes against Yodin. Otherwise, I would go for the Divine Shield life hero.
Yeah, I played Mimosa so many times though versus Yodin, but it's like in death maybe with reverse speed you can do something, but yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the reverse speed is good for you when you're up against Yodin.
Yeah.
Just because it removes the goblin.
Okay, this is more of the same. I feel like okay, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the poison. I guess, I mean, one option is to go melee fire. Or we can go magic. This one's good because we get the shield, but that doesn't help against the poison. I don't know. Let's try Maderick this time. Yeah. Oh, I don't have the the leveled Goblin Shaman, so let's not do that. Let's go Aldrich instead. So we actually have a Ruler of the Seas, which has Blast, and that's always a good thing. Okay, let's see what we'll do here. I mean, speed is so important. Maybe we should go for the Spirit Miner. I guess Spineback Turtle is a good choice, or Venari Wavesmith. If we play Venari, we get some shield, but what tank options do we have then? Pretty much nothing. I guess we could play the Kelp Initiate. Yeah, let's try that. We go for the Kelp, and then we put in chicken, Kelp, chicken. Go for the Spirit Miner, and then Venari we should put in the back probably, so we keep the shields. Okay, let's see what it does. Okay, are you happy with your deck?
No. Brutal honesty. Yeah, you will just crush my deck, I guess. Because, yeah, you will do a lot of damage. You will do 6, 10.
10 damage, and I've also got a 2 speed bonus.
Yeah.
So you will have a bigger chance of missing me. And the Kelp initiate actually has 5 initial speed, which is pretty high.
This is that's good.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Like with poison, you can, because the poison damage 2 every round. You ideally want to get out. I mean, my hero with 4 there is not ideal by any means, but
No.
this is easy for you since you have the shield as well, and I'm missing a lot. So because you went to damage route, you're winning this. If you
Yeah.
had been going for some more defensive route, it would have been different.
Yeah. Alright, let's do it again.
I feel like Yodin in the poison games, it needs to be like more mana, so you can get things out there to just destroy before you get poisoned to death. But yeah, I could have, if I don't know, your deck was pretty strong there.
Yeah.
I think the Cerberus as a tank wouldn't help much. The magic there is
Maybe
good.
not. Okay, so this is a good. Okay.
It was no fire.
Okay, right.
99 mana would have been fun, but
Yeah. So I think that's where Yodin is the strongest. With, I mean, the more mana you have, the stronger he is, and also the more life you have. What do we have here? Okay, this is fine.
okay. Yeah.
This is also quite a strong setup for Yodin, in my opinion. But okay, since we can attack with melee from all positions, I think this is okay. We can't play death. Otherwise, I would have tried Mimosa. We could go Leer Deep Swimmer again. I think that's probably the best way to go. Okay, let's think here what we should do. So let's try this time to maybe not invest that much in like direct damage, more like just tanking him and making him hurt himself. I mean, of course, we have to go for the for our big damage dealers here. Kraken, of course. Yeah, I mean that's probably not a bad idea to make him split his damage. Then, if we have Kraken in the back, he can attack because they can attack from any position, and he'll have to split his damage because his tank will strike Lord Arianthus, and his ranged will go for the Kraken. And then we can put let's actually let's do like this, and then we put another heavy tank in front, perhaps Sea Monster. Well, we don't have enough mana, of course. Lol. That's a bad idea. Okay, let's do this and this and this. Yeah, might work. Let's go.
This was a fun rule. Fun game mode.
Yeah. Okay, so I tried a different approach this time to have just I'm trying to get you to split your damage between the tank and the Kraken in the back.
Oh, you have the Kraken in the back.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
melee
just,
can attack from everywhere. Kraken is good in the back, yeah.
Yeah, just so you can't like nuke all of my guys down, and hopefully I can get your Magnor down.
Are you nuking Magnor with all heroes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't think it won't be enough. I've got 7, 11.
Yeah.
So, oh well, no, 13. That's of course something I should have thought about. That I should make sure that I have 14 damage if possible. So if I would have picked the tank,
But
that,
you need 15 because I get 1 extra health. So. Yeah.
right, okay. Good to have in mind though that you probably want to nuke Magnor down the first round if you can, because he is so much pain if he gets enraged. And what you did with your like putting the Cornelius in second position is a good move, I think, because of his healing. And he can also attack in the first position with his rule set. Otherwise, I mean, if you wouldn't have been able to attack with him in first position, I think Cerberus is a good choice to have in the second position just because of the heal.
Yeah, but it was easy for you.
Yeah.
Lord liked it's really good Kraken. Lord Arant is really good card.
Yeah. All right. So apparently,
Yodin's only overpowered if you can play him.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think in your shoes, I would have. Let's look at your screen here. I would probably have swapped the Wavesmith and the. Oh no, the Flamesmith. Is it called that? The Flamesmith and your melee guy in the third position. I would have swapped for. Jesus Christ, I'm so horrible at the card names. For the Fire Beetle, and
yeah, it was like I was debating over the Fire Beetle or the Serpentine Spy, but I don't know.
Yeah, so like my general strategy when playing Yodin is to have Phyrexia General and just who's got Snipe. I can show you my screen here. Phyrexia General, Snipe to smack the opponent in the middle because of the splash damage, and the Fire Beetle. That's always my.
Yeah, but I feel the Kraken in the Kraken in the back plus the shield. It's just that the thing is, Leo Deep Swimmer is just a really good card against Yodin. And when you play Kraken in the back, the splash damage the blast damage, I would say, doesn't do as much use. With the chicken with the shield next to him.
Okay, so let's just summarize some good ideas against Yodin that we've come up with so far. I mean, speed is definitely one thing, and then trying to really focus damage on the tank because of Magnor, who is taunt anyway, so there's no need to spend mana trying to snipe or sneak.
As well, when you get Magnor down, usually there are a lot of archers in behind, so they can't attack.
Exactly, so try to get to his archers as soon as you can by killing his front line, and if you can divide his damage, if you can play a taunt in the back and then just put a chicken or something in front, just to keep your tank alive and your middle monsters alive as well, to keep because your damage dealers will be in the middle.
And probably the only time when you can snipe the ones in the back is where it's a bit lower mana, so you know it won't be a Magnor, and but then you need, like, I don't know, Brisante Kit or something. You need speed, because otherwise you will be sniped before.
Okay, so I'll say let's do a last game, and then we can try to see if we can play Llama. in the next video. Because he's the second overpowered hero in certain rule sets at least. Alright. Let's do it again. There was no fire there.
No fire.
No.
Otherwise, the health thing, where health is adjusted to the highest, I would say that's a good matchup for Yodin, because there are
because
a lot of archers with the low low life.
Exactly, so he gets lots of boost both to his damage and to his low life archers. Alright, so this is a typical Yodin rule set.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. And let's try something else than Lear Deep Swimmer this time. Maybe go for Mimosa. Yeah, let's go for Mimosa. And we need to play. I think playing a taunt is generally a good idea against Yodin. However, we have. I mean, maybe we should just try and focus down Magnor. Yeah, that's definitely the best way to go. And Sandworm has got such low speed, high chance of missing. But on the other hand, maybe it's worth the gamble, since. Yeah, we just have to. I mean, yeah, let's get the speed minions in there as well. Spirit Miner and the Creeping Ooze. So what else? I think 7 mana for the Ancient Leech is just too slow. Jesus. Well, let's put the Grim Reaper in there for 4 damage, and I think maybe we could gamble with Cornealis in second position here because of the heals, so he will always fire on Dark Hound, and the Cornealis will heal up the splash damage. Now we have 8 mana left to put something painful in the back. Maybe if we remove the Creeping Ooze. I mean, I really don't want to do it, but let's make room for the Sandworm, and we can hope to get enough damage out to kill his All right.
Okay.
Let's see what we have here. Okay.
I see that I should have played Cornealis at the back. I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it.
So my thinking was to get your Magnor if you played him, but now you didn't, so now you don't have taunt. I guess I only have one. I mean, my Sandworm will just hit your shield, so he's pretty useless. I mean, 9 mana for killing 1 shield.
Yeah.
It's just, I think.
But I don't really have a speed advantage though this game. So
yeah.
I think it's. I'm not sure.
I think you are going to win, because as soon as my Grim Reaper dies, I don't think I have enough damage.
But 6 damage on the Sandworm, he could. Oh, but okay, my yeah, I'll get one more health on the Mantoid, it will be big.
Yeah, it'd be huge. Okay, let's try, but I don't even think that. Yeah, let's see.
I mean, the Spirit Miner, he has. Okay, you have. Yeah, let's see. I'm missing a lot though.
Yeah. Right, the heal there is great for me.
Oh, yeah, that's you sniped that.
Miss.
The missing is really, really good.
Yeah.
And now he's dead. Yeah. Feel this is the misses. Are they really doing it?
Yeah, but I mean that's by playing Dark Hound and playing the speed minion. I mean that's just of course it's frustrating to miss all the time, but that's part of the strategy, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so we can conclude with this video that Yodin is not unbeatable. He's a really good hero, but there are counters. I think you need Mimosa or let's see here. You need
Deep Swimmer.
Yeah, you need lead Deep Swimmer or Mimosa to counter him.
I think Brisante Kere with the speed.
Yeah, that's probably a good counter as well.
But then you need certain cards with that, and also we can say that my fire deck is not ideal, but some good cards there. But yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like in Silver League, if you're not playing in the top 10, top 20, I mean, not everyone is gonna have an ideal Yodin deck.
Yeah.
Anyway, so but when you get to the top 10, top 20, I mean, of course they have really, really good Yodin decks with all the alpha cards as well.
Yeah.
All right, so let's call it a video and move on to the next one.
Right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.